Today, I want to talk about Opendoor and go over the latest data points, plus answer the big question: what's coming next? But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that like button. Last Friday, Opendoor had a massive day, jumping almost 39%. Many assumed it was a short squeeze, but that wasn't really the case. Only about 1.44 million shares were returned, less than 1% of the total. Even after the move, around 23.8% of the free float, which is about 156 million shares, is still being shorted. That's huge, and it's one reason traders are watching this stock so closely. Another key factor is options activity. On Friday alone, Opendoor saw $152 million in option premiums, the highest ever, and 54% of those bets were bullish. Because the stock closed at 5.01, all strike prices at $5 and below are in the money. That forces market makers to hedge, which could drive the price even higher. Around $35 million worth of contracts still need to be covered, so we may see another strong bump soon. Looking ahead, there's also the possibility of a gamma squeeze, depending on buying pressure. Open interest is sitting at roughly 254,000 contracts, which could carry momentum into the following week as well. In short, Opendoor just needs the right catalyst. A CEO announcement, big company update, or even macro news could spark the next move. Speaking of macro, Jerome Powell recently hinted at a possible 25 basis point rate cut, and some even think a larger cut could come by September. Lower rates are generally positive for housing-related stocks like Opendoor, so this could add more fuel to the rally. From a technical perspective, the stock closed just under resistance at 5.19. If it can break that level on Monday, we could see it push into the $6 to $7 range. And with 156 million shares still short, even a partial return of 20 to 30% could send the price significantly higher. Of course, let's be realistic. Some people are calling for crazy price targets like $82, $100, or even $300. Personally, I don't see that happening. If we get a squeeze and strong FOMO, I think a more reasonable peak might be in the $10 to $15 range. At the end of the day, whether you call Opendoor a meme stock or a cult stock doesn't really matter. What matters is, can you make money? And right now, the setup looks very interesting. So what do you think? Are you buying, holding, or selling Opendoor at these levels? Do you believe in a short squeeze or just a short-term pop? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Disclaimer: this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions.